Microsoft is one of those famous brand names like KFC or Nike. Is so well known that you likely don't think twice about where it came from or what it means. Okay, off the top of your head, don't borrow any help from Google. Do you know how Microsoft originated? In this video, we will be discussing the top 7 facts about Microsoft you should know. So let's start rolling. Number 7. Microsoft CEOs. In 1975, when Bill Gates was 19 years old, he dropped out of Harvard University and started Microsoft with his childhood buddy Paul Allen. They released their first product, a basic programming code interpreter for the Altair 8800 microcomputer. Bill Gates was Microsoft's CEO, but in January of 2000, Gates announced that he would be stepping down from being Microsoft CEO to focus on software strategy, and he took on the role of the chief software architect. He stated that my new role will allow me to spend almost 100% of my time on new software technologies. It's an exciting evolution for me and a perfect transition for the company. President Steve Ballmer took over as Microsoft CEO from Bill Gates. The two met as Harvard students when Gates resided across the hall from Ballmer. On August 23, 2013, Ballmer also announced that he would step down in 12 months, stunning industry observers. Microsoft's board of directors unanimously chose Satya Nadella, an Indian-born executive who supervised the development of Microsoft's internet-based or cloud computing services on February 4, 2014. In the company's 47-year history, he is the third CEO. Number 6. Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard. Fast forward 43 years, Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard for a whopping $68.7 billion, the largest acquisition in the video game industry's history. This transaction is also significant in Microsoft's game properties. It now owns blockbuster franchises including Call of Duty, Diablo, StarCraft, Candy Crush, and World of Warcraft. Microsoft often purchases popular pre-existing development companies to seize control of their intellectual properties and make them exclusive to their platforms. We will soon let you know the number of companies Microsoft has acquired for itself over the years, so stay with us. Number 5. Microsoft MS-DOS deal. Furthermore, Microsoft first entered the operating system market in 1980 with Xenix, a Unix-based operating system. But Microsoft Disk Operating System, MS-DOS, cemented its dominance. In November 1980, the International Business Machine Corporation (IBM) gave Microsoft a contract to provide a version of the control program for microcomputers CP/M for use in the IBM personal computer IBM PC. Microsoft bought a CP/M clone dubbed 86DOS from Seattle Computer Products for this deal, marketed as MS-DOS, but IBM rebranded it as IBM PC-DOS. Following the debut of the IBM PC in August 1981, Microsoft retained ownership of MS-DOS. Because of this non-exclusive deal, Microsoft offered MS-DOS to other computers, paving the way for Microsoft to dominate the PC operating system market for decades. Number 4. Microsoft's first initial public offering. Microsoft held its first initial public offering for the first time on March 14, 1986. After the IPO deal, Microsoft's market capitalization was $519.777 million. Since then, Microsoft has bought around 225 businesses, purchased stakes in 64 firms, and disposed of 25 firms. Some famous companies Microsoft owns include Skype, LinkedIn, amongst others. You may think Microsoft is great for handling all these companies. That isn't far from the truth, but there was a period when Microsoft had to discontinue its digital multimedia encyclopedia called Encarta. We will soon tell you about the event that led to the closing of Encarta. Number 3. Microsoft Datalink 150 watch. In addition is the tale of the Datalink 150, a partnership between Timex and Microsoft that gained a cult-like prestige over time. Timex and Microsoft developed the Datalink 150 watch in 1994. It was the world's first smartwatch. The features included water resistance, easy programmability, and of course, it was wrist-worn. The number 150 indicated that the smartwatch could save up to 150 phone numbers in its storage. These days, the Datalink 150 has become a collectible item for many. Would you like to own one of these Datalink 150 wristwatches as well? Let us know your decision in the comments section below. Number 2. Microsoft discontinues Encarta. Again, Microsoft announced in March 2009 that both the Encarta disc and online versions would be discontinued. From 1993 through 2009, Microsoft Encarta was a digital multimedia encyclopedia produced by Microsoft. Encarta was initially sold on CD-ROM or DVD, but subsequent articles could also be watched for free online with commercials. It was also available on the World Wide Web for an annual membership. The Encarta site was shut down on October 31, 2009 in every country except for Japan, where Encarta was shut down on December 31, 2009. Microsoft wrote in a notice on the Encarta website that Encarta has been a popular product worldwide for many years. However, the category of traditional encyclopedias and reference material has changed. People today seek and consume information in considerably different ways than in years past. Number 1. Microsoft first hardware product. Not all, but Microsoft is now known for its high-quality hardware. The Surface lineup is the greatest option for individuals who want the best portable Windows PCs, while the Xbox One X console is the best option for gamers who want a lot of power and 4K gaming, but don't want to spend a lot of money on a high-end gaming PC. However, until the release of the first Xbox, Microsoft was not a hardware corporation, and they solely developed mouse and keyboards before getting into the video gaming console market. Microsoft's initial piece of hardware was a mouse called Microsoft Mouse. It came packaged with early versions of Microsoft Word and Notepad, and it was used when PCs ran text-based operating systems that didn't require the usage of a mouse. Microsoft is a firm that has a hand in almost every aspect of technology, from hardware to software development. They genuinely know their stuff. If you found this helpful video, please share it with anyone you know who is interested in Microsoft. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.